All right, let's look at the panel on the first floor. What do you got, Jim?
All right, so on this particular panel, there is no main breaker. Our disconnect is located outside under the electric meter, and that's perfectly acceptable. So without having that breaker here, in order to determine the size of the service coming in, you have to look at the cable. This I can tell you is 100 amp, and we had already verified that with the main breaker outside. So up top we have stranded aluminum is our main wiring, and it has a corrosive inhibitor paste on it. Now, today we have all these combination AFCI and GFCI breakers. It used to be just a ground fault circuit interrupter, but the arc fault is much more sensitive. If, for instance, you were somebody who was into antiques and you bought an old lamp at a flea market, it could be arcing in the wall, and a regular breaker would not feel it.
Right.
The resistance level was a little bit higher. Consequently, these things cost a whole lot more than they used to. So what we're looking for in a panel is to make sure the neutral bar and the ground bars are properly bonded. The main unit is called the bus bar. And here all the wires are tight. We have the right size wire on the right size breaker. And I can get into that a little bit if you like. So your regular white wire up here is a 14-2, that's the gauge of the wire. The yellow ones are for your breakers that are going to trip around the house. For the garbage disposal, the dishwasher, the GFIs in the kitchens and bathrooms, those should all be the 12-2 yellow wire, which is a heavier gauge, and they take a 20 amp breaker. So the white wires will be on a 15, the yellows will be on a 20. Inside of them, they're still black, white, and bare copper.
Right.
But this is an excellent job on the panel. I like when the electricians have everything marked and labeled, and I can tell that this guy even had tags on his wiring.
Very neat work.
Very neat work.
Good.
It gives you confidence, but we'll still test outlets as we go through the house.
All right.